friends, it's day 3 of shared reading, and I'm super excited today to read with you Catch That Bus Again. You guys did a great job yesterday and Monday, and today we're going to do a lot of word work along with it. Not just looking for words that we can read with digraphs, but some blending and segmenting and counting syllables too. But before we read, let's remember and tell ourselves, is this book fiction or non-fiction? Think about that for a second, and I'll ask Mabel too. What do you think, Mabel? Non-fiction? What do you think? Do you think it's non-fiction? Is it something that's teaching us? No, so it must be fiction. You're right, Mabel, it is fiction. It's a fictional story about 2 girls who are trying to catch a bus so they can get somewhere. Maybe lunch, we're not totally sure. So before we read, let's go ahead and practice blending some sounds, okay, my friends? So I know some of us do it differently. So what I want to do is show you a couple ways you can blend. So I'm going to tell you some sounds. I'll do it a few different ways too, modeling it so you can see. So in some classes we do blending by saying each sound and then sliding to blend. Some classes count the sounds and then catch them to blend. Some classes stretch words out like a rubber band from their mouth and snap them together. In Mrs. Hubbard's class, we've tried all 3. There might even be another one that I haven't seen before that your teacher does. So however it fits and works best for you, I want you to do that. But I want you to make sure that you can try to guess these words by blending these sounds, okay? So the first one is this. Let's try it with the sweep method. K-ab, cab. Okay, you try. K-ab, cab. Very good. Let's try this word. Can you guess this word? Z-ip. What do you think? Z-ip. Zip. Try that one more time with me. Z-ip. Zip. Very good. You could do like a zipper too. Z-ip. Zip. That would be kind of fun. All right, let's try this blending, stretching it like a rubber band. Okay, let's try this. A-k. Do you know what word it is? T-a-k. Take. T-a-k. Take. Nice job. And then the last one I have for you is tricky because it has a blend. Okay, I'm going to start up here. I'm going to do it all 3 ways so you can see. Stop. 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 Nice. Let's try it this way. Stop. Stop. Good. Now let's stretch it. Stop. Stop. Nice job. Good. It's important that we can hear all the sounds and words. It helps us with our writing, and it helps us with segmenting and blending words when we read decoding words that we don't know. Those bigger, tougher words that take stronger reading muscles. All right, one more thing before we read. Let's practice counting syllables. I'm going to say a word, and I want you to practice clapping the syllables in that word, and then I'll say it, and I'll clap with you after that as a second time. So try this. How many syllables do you hear in sidewalk? Let's see if you got it. Sidewalk. Thumbs up if you got it. Woo! Try this one. Bus. Bus. 1 syllable. Tricky one, huh? All right, try this one. Eating. Eating, like I'm eating a pizza. Can you count the syllables? Eating. 2. Did you get it right? And one more. The name of one of the characters. Sam. How many syllables are in that? Ready? Sam. 1 syllable. Nice job. All right, let's practice reading together today. If you can follow along with me, that would be great. Catch That Bus by Carlos Fuentes, illustrated by K.E. Lewis. Catch that bus. Where will Sam and Cass go? Sam and Cass have big bags. They must look for a cab. Can we catch a cab? What time is it, Sam? I will look, Cass. Will a cab come? Where is a cab? Check the time, Sam. I will check, Cass. It takes too long to get a cab. Check the time, Sam. I will check, Cass. We can get a bus. Which bus do we take? There is the bus stop. We cannot miss the bus. Sam spots the bus. Cass waves to it. Sam and Cass will zip off just in time. Is it time to munch lunch? Check the time, Sam. I do not need to check, Cass. Nice job reading again today. All right, friends, a little more word work before we are done for today. So one of the things I want to do is make sure we know the difference between words and sentences. We still have to know that. So I'm going to open up to page 4. That was easy. And I want you to look closely just at this page right here. I'll zoom in for you. And I want you to count on your own, if you can, count the number of words and sentences. Can you try that? I'll give you a minute. What do you think, Mabel? This is hard work. All right, my friends. So I'm going to go ahead and point to each word, and I want you to count as I point. Remember, words are separated with finger spaces, and then also at the end of a sentence with punctuation. And some words are separated with punctuation, but it's not the end of a sentence. So let's talk about that afterwards. So I'll point and you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 words. I hope you got that. Or we're super close. Now I want you to count how many sentences there are. Now, this one is kind of helpful in this book, the way they lined out the text, because what they did was they gave you one sentence per line. Most books don't do that, and as you become a more proficient reader, you won't see that as much. You'll see the text do return sweeps in the middle of a sentence, and we've already seen that in some of our other books. So for now, I'm going to swipe to the end of a sentence, and we'll count that as 1. So watch me. 1, there's a punctuation mark. That's a question mark. 2, another question mark. Oh, I see a punctuation here. Can you say what that is if you know it? It is a comma. A comma is a slight pause. It is not the end of a sentence. So our sentence actually ends all the way here at this punctuation mark called exclamation point. So that's our third sentence. And then again, we're going to pass over that comma and go all the way to the period. And that's the end of our fourth sentence. So there are 4 sentences on this page alone. Pretty cool, right? One of the tricks I like to teach my class with the punctuation marks that we know in kindergarten is if you see a dot under the punctuation mark or as the punctuation mark, that's the end of your sentence. Since we have a comma here, it's a little tiny curve, and that signals that we pause before they give us a list or tell us a name or something like that. All right, one more thing to do is to count the sounds in words. So I'm going to tell you a word and you're going to stretch it this time. So we're doing the opposite of what we did before. So here's the first one we're going to do. So we're going to say get. Say get. Now we're going to stretch it. Get. G-et. Get. Nice. Now we can also do it with the finger counting like this. Get. G-et. Get. Or you can stretch it with your mouth with a rubber band like this. G-et. Get. All right. Here we go. Let's do catch. Ready? Catch. K-a-ch. Catch. Let's count it. Count the sounds. K-a-ch. Catch. Let's do check. Try check. Check. Let's stretch it. Ch-ek. Check. Two. Let's count those ones. T-oo. Two. Nice job. And the last one for today is the word time, because we're almost out of time, huh? So let's do it like this. Time. T-I-m. And there's a silent E at the end. Let's count the sounds. T-I-m. Good, let's stretch it. T-I-m. Time. Awesome job today, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow for our 4th day of shared reading. Have a wonderful day.